all, Liz here. Okay, today we're going to be talking about teamwork. All week, teamwork. So if you're a solo cleaner, don't worry, because teamwork really matters to you as well. Teamwork in your home life, with your kids, with your spouse, with your parents, with your siblings, with anybody that you ever have to do anything with on a regular basis, you need to have teamwork. All right, so today, specifically what we're going to be talking about is how do you work when you have one person on your team, maybe there's only 2 of you or 3 of you, and one of the people on the team just doesn't seem to pull their own weight. Maybe they clean a lot slower than you do, or their quality isn't as good as yours is. How do you handle that? A lot of you are nodding going, yeah, I know. I hate that problem, right? Okay, so there are a couple different things that you have to know if you're going to handle that problem. First is, if you go directly to that person and you complain to them, you're not fast enough, you don't do a good enough job, they're never going to listen to you. This is not a good way to have good teamwork. Second, don't do the same thing to your boss. Don't complain about how bad this employee is to your boss or to your other coworkers. Guaranteed your teamwork is going to be worse, not better, right? You're not going to be getting along with somebody if they hear that you are bad-mouthing them. Who likes that? Nobody. Okay, so let's say you're working with somebody, and we're going to use the speed for right now, and they just can't keep up. You end up having to do 2/3 of the house, and it's just 2 of you, and all they get done is 1/3 of the house. How can you handle that? Well, the first thing that you want to do is talk to them. See if there's something that you don't know about. Is it a one-time thing? Are they just having a bad day? Are they just having a bad day? Okay, that's what I meant by talking to them. But let's say that you talk to them and it's not just that they've had a bad day, or you know that it's not that because it's an ongoing issue and you haven't talked to them before today. Then have a different conversation with them. That conversation looks something like this or sounds something like this. So, Sue, I have this weird feeling like whenever we're cleaning together that you clean slower than I clean, and not that that's necessarily a bad thing. I clean like really fast and it's just my natural style, but I feel like sometimes we're not evenly matched, and I don't know if it would be better for us to find new teammates that would work better together, or if we can find a way to make the split of the house seem more equitable. Maybe you could speed up a little, maybe I could slow down a little bit. I don't really know. What do you think? And find out what they think. You might find that they are also having the same feeling that you are, but on the opposite side, like she's too fast. She can't get all her work done well going that fast. Well, you don't know that if you don't have that conversation. So start the conversation. If the conversation is about us trying to be a better team, and that's how you're talking to the person, they're going to be open to having that talk with you. Now, if you're just trying to tell them how they're too slow and they're doing it wrong, now you're going to be in trouble. Okay, so let's say it's not about speed. Let's say it's about quality. Same conversation. Can you see that? So ask them first, are they having a bad day? Have a chit chat with them. If you know it's not, that it's just a bad day because you feel like it's been an ongoing problem, then have the same conversation. Hey, Sue, I wanted to talk to you. Maybe in the car between jobs if you guys ride together, or maybe take some time out. Maybe I wouldn't do this over the phone. I wouldn't do it over email. Wouldn't do it by Facebook. Nothing like that. It's got to be a one-on-one thing so that they can see your face and they can see that you're really trying to be helpful and work this out, and you're trying to be a team. If they see that, it's going to come off a lot better. All right, so you might say something like, so, Sue, I wanted to talk to you about our quality things. I feel like you're really, or I'm really, really picky about every single thing, and you seem to be less picky about the work that we get done. Not in a bad way. We're not getting complaints because of anything that you did, but it feels like you're not as picky as I am. I'm wondering do you think we're a good match? I feel like we're a good match in a lot of ways, but I'm not sure about this way. And I don't think I can be less picky, and I'm not thinking you can be more picky. So I'm just wondering what we should do about this. How can we work together? Now, they may not have an idea, especially if you're thinking they're the one that is less picky. They might be thinking the same thing about you. I've seen this happen more times than I can count, than you can think of. So if that's the case, they might get a little defensive, right? It's normal. They get a little bit defensive because they feel offended, like you offended them. backtrack off that. Try to get them to see that, ooh, you didn't mean anything bad about what you were saying to them. I mean, unless you did. And if you meant something bad, then you probably need to rethink that. Because if you're going to be a good team, you need to not be thinking bad about your teammate. All right, so let them be able to see that you're really trying to work as a good team and you're trying to figure this out for the good of both of you. If she can see that or he can see that from you, you're actually going to be able to make stuff work. All right, so remember, teamwork is about both people working together and bringing their strengths to the table. Not just about you doing a great job and them doing a bad job, no matter who you are and no matter how great of a job you're doing. So if you think, yeah, but I'm the one that does the great job, you're the one that has to do the work. You're the one that has to bring up the issue. You've got the job to do. You've got the hard job to do. If you're the one that's doing the poor job, maybe you need to bring it up to yourself and think about it just a little bit. All right, that's it for today. Gonna talk to you tomorrow. Go out today, practice your teamwork. And remember, working together, you and the other person. Not just them changing, but you have to change something too. Bye.